Well, good evening, everyone. We're here today for the Perry Township meeting of January 6th, 2026. We had to move this one up a little bit to accommodate other meetings that are going to be going on in the conference room here. And so we need to be out no later than 6:30. Is that right, Mark? Okay, so we'll go through this meeting and accomplish all the tasks we need to. It will, once we get through it all, we'll sign all documents after we have finished the meeting. What I'd like to do is start with a pledge of allegiance. Everyone will stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. Kenny, number 2 on this agenda tonight is the reading of the December 9th minutes.
On December the 9th at 5:03, Board President Patrick called the meeting with the pledge of allegiance by all board members. In attendance was Barb Donnelly, Board President, our Kirkpatrick, Randy, Secretary Simmons, and Member Peterson, and Clerk. Randy could clear code. Pushing all that up. The minutes of the September the 9th, 25 were read. Approved on a motion to change the title of the meeting to Open Public Budget Adoption. The motion was made by Peterson, second by Simmons, carried unanimous. CNF Bank expenditures were examined, discussed, and approved unanimously on a motion by Simmons and a second by Peterson. In new business, Perry Township Board was introduced to Randy Maduro, who will fill the opening for PTB clerk. In the old business, there was not it. The next meeting will be January 6th at 5:26 at 5 o'clock. And the meeting was adjourned at 5:31 on a motion by Simmons and a second by Peterson. Carried unanimous.
Thank you, Ken. Is there any discussion with regards to the minutes of September 9th? If there are no questions or concerns, I'll look for a motion to accept and approve the minutes.
Approved.
Gary,
As
second?
read.
As read. I will second that motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Let the record show approved unanimously. Yep. And we'll sign that at the end of it. All right, third on the agenda tonight is annual board elections. We've done this for several years in a row now, and it's time to open that back up again. If there is any discussion, I'd like to hear it before we begin. If there is no discussion, I would look for, at this time, nominations to the board and with their positions of the president, secretary, and board member.
I make a motion to accept as they are.
Board as is.
Board as is. I'll second that.
Any discussion first? All right. Let a motion be shown in the record that a motion was made to accept the board as is for the upcoming year of 2026. There was a second on that. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay.
Congratulations.
Please let the record show. It was unanimous. Can I spell it out right? Yeah, Gary. All right. Number 4 on the agenda is township mileage. We've got at 49 cents.
And I pulled that up and that's what it's showing for the trustees. You know, the state is higher, but for the trustees, it's 49.
Why did they make a change or difference? Do you know?
I don't know.
Has anybody ever addressed that?
Yeah, they have it at the conference,
Mhm.
but never got an answer.
Hmm.
That I know.
So what is the state?
I thought they were 55 maybe. I know they're higher.
And so are all the trustee boards and trustees in Noel County, for example, or through the state of Indiana, all have 49?
As far as I know, I mean, I haven't done a poll on everybody, but that's what they tell us we need to be at. I don't know whether they can override that in a meeting or what.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure. I just know that that's what they say for township trustees.
Well, I don't know that there's any way we can do anything more for that, but I would encourage you, I know we've had discussions in the past, maybe you don't log all your miles, they don't collect.
Yeah.
Gas over the last few years, it's been very expensive. And we cherish everything you do and all the driving. And I think you need to be thankful. You've earned that. And I don't know what anybody else feels here on the board, but you can't absorb all of that. So I would just like to see that nod on your head that we will start
Okay, I
putting
will
them
start doing
through.
that.
And should we ask for you to have those ready for every meeting so we can make sure you're doing that, or can we
I
trust?
just usually do it. Last year, or this past year, I did put down even going down in and stuff.
Okay.
Before that, I had, but, you know, usually I just have it all at once and then do it at the end of the year. And just accumulate it. We have a sheet that we have to keep it on.
Yeah.
I did do better this year.
Okay, good. We do trust you.
No, it's just, I'm like, oh, I'll run here, you know, I have to go there anyways, or whatever, I don't use it.
Does this require a motion?
It does.
It requires like that.
We're
Oh,
looking-
the 49 cents does, yeah.
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 Yes, is there a motion on the floor for the trustees mileage for the year 2026 at 49 cents, which is what the state has is amending?
Yes,
So is there a motion?
yes. I make a motion that we have the total township mileage at 0.49 for the year of 26.
And is there a second? Gary will second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Let the record show the motion is passed. Next on the agenda is always our favorite. And that's contracts for Noble House at $2,000. Perry Township 4-H, $1,100. Parks Department, summer events, $2,000. Mowing Show Cemetery, $900. Mowing Salem Cemetery, $3,000. 2026 fire contract, $33,871.04. An office space agreement with a 2-year through 12/31 of 26.
Sorry.
These are how much?
170.
Oh, yeah.
You guys.
Is that even?
Yeah, monthly, $175.
These are all considered donation except for the office space, is that correct? Or is the fire contract not donation? The actual will.
That's the next.
That's what we can't.
Well, we do meet with them, we'll meet again sometime this year, toward the end of the year, to go over the contract. For the last 3 or 4 years, it's been 1.5% increase.
That's what it's doing.
Yeah, it is. What I was getting at there is the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are arbitrary to the board. The last 2 that we have there are mandated.
And then we have one that's not on there, West Noble Little League for $1,000, and I had asked a few questions when I was at the state, and I need to clarify it a little bit more. So hopefully by our next meeting, I'll have that one, we can go over that. And that's usually $1,000.
Or should we need to have that before the next week? If we're gonna pull the list out.
No, this is for 2026.
Okay.
So, I mean, 25 is already done.
Right.
So you're getting the year end for 25.
Okay.
Yeah. Since we're doing this now with these figures, and they are arbitrary, what happens? I'm concerned about mowing. I don't care, but I think that, well, I'm saying it was a little bit more than he planned on, the shape of it. He took it over as, and I don't know if he's, and I can't speak for him. I don't know if he was happy with it.
There's nothing we can do through 26, because we already did the budget for 26. So if he wants to come up with something
That's right.
and, come to the
Yeah,
meeting for
that's right.
27, then we could raise it if we see need for. And it's also depends on the weather and how fast it grows.
Yeah,
But I did try to tell Grace it's a lot of work.
yeah, that place is in bad shape. Anyway, all right.
Kitty, is that, now that we're talking about that real quick, is there anything that you would have a suggestion on how we can help him make it easier, better?
Possibly.
I know we all talk about walking out there and there's holes everywhere.
Speaking of that, as we brought up the last meeting maybe about some way to locate.
Yes.
We're gonna, we have it at home, we just haven't made it out there. Every time we try to, it's either raining or snowing, so,
Or cold.
or cold.
But yes, as soon as the weather breaks, would you like to be a part of that when we do it?
Oh, yeah.
We have to have Scott Donnelly with us when we're doing it because it belongs to, the party, is that correct?
Right,
And so we want to make sure that he borrowed it, so he used
Mhm. That's fine.
it. Just wanted to make sure. All right, so Barbara, are there any other discussions you would like to have on each one of these? Once again, once we approve them, we'll sign all this in.
right, and that's, really, these are pretty much, we can't make any changes to these because we already did the budget in July.
Correct.
So this is what we decided for July. The only question I still have is, what we have read on the Little League, so I'm just getting clarification on that. And it's a little slow getting that information. But,
Who was that from?
state
The
board of
information,
accounts,
The information you're waiting on?
yes. Or, I mean, I guess I could ask the other. So either one. So, but, the rest of them are set through 26, and then we'll do the budget in July 26 and work on that. And if there's changes need to be made at that time, we look at that.
Did someone from West Noble, when we come to us? and ask, or how did that come about?
No, it's, well, originally, yes. But we've just carried them over because we know we still are in need of all these.
Okay, and why
And when
is
we
that
put it
not
in
a
budget.
part of the Life Parks?
There's a controversy whether, because it's located in Kell and not in Perry Township. That's the controversy, so that's what I'm trying to clarify.
We don't have that. Yeah. All right, good. Barb, what would you like us to do on this next? Do you want motions on each one of those,
I would say,
or just on the
I
vote?
mean, we pretty much, that's what we put in the budget, that's what we had decided at that time, I think just a group would be fine.
Okay. We would require a motion for item 5 contracts for Noble House, Perry Township, Parks Department, mowing of Show, mowing of Salem, 2026 fire contract, and office space agreement with the city. Looking for a motion to pass and approve each one of these contractual agreements, and we'll sign the records at the end of the meeting. Is there a motion on the floor?
I'll make a motion that we sign these agreements as presented, contracts as presented to us here.
All right, is there a second? Yes. Gary seconds. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Let the record show. Or no, I guess those who oppose, nay. Now you can let the record show that it's passed unanimously. Okay. Number 6, general ordinance number 2025-38, licensing of horse-drawn vehicle, other non-motorized vehicles. I'm going to turn the floor over to Barbara.
Okay, basically, we received from the county the ordinance and it was changed for the buggy plates. They are going from $100 to $250. And actually, I'm sorry, that's ordinance 2025-31. And then the second one, we have 2 ordinances here.
Mm-hmm.
So that one was for the buggy plates to be sold from $100 previous to $250, except for trailers, and they will stay at $50 each.
2-wheel trailers, or is this like hay wagons?
What's the trailer?
It's anything that they're gonna pull on the road. Hay wagons, no, they don't use like, just like if they're, a lot of them have fishing boats, so if they're gonna haul their fishing boats to go fish, and they have a trailer, it's gonna be on the road, they have a link for it.
What about bobcats? And the wagons, they're towing backwards, so you won't close it.
No, we can't do anything about bobcats, but the
No.
wagon should have
The
plates.
wagon should have, like,
If they're hauling farm equipment,
Hey,
or farm equipment or
most of the
hay,
time, say,
You don't have to have it.
you don't have to have it. At this point in time, as far as I know, you don't have to,
On hay wagon.
on hay wagons, right?
But if they're pulling anything other than that, we all agree that that's where it
the
applies.
thing is, church wagon that moves around.
They usually get a truck to pull that, but they do get, sometimes, and then they do have plates, they come and get it from Perry Township. Plate in a sticker.
So,
Who does this?
Whoever, they take turns, like, for so many years or whatever, one gentleman will get for it to be moved, so when he comes and gets his buggy plates, he also gets trailer plates for the church ones. And sometimes they have 3, sometimes
Are
more
they
or less,
wagons or trailers?
they're trailers. Well, no, I can't say,
church, you know, they're enclosed trailer.
most of it is enclosed, yeah.
Enclosed trailer,
Oh, that, yeah, okay. Here I am, I'm just thinking of standard old, just two-wheel trailer.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. All right.
I'd like for me to get this down correctly. The first, you had two ordinances.
Right, the first one is for, the buggy plates went from 100 to 250.
Yeah.
The second ordinance is the 2025-38.
Oh, okay.
And that one is stating that Perry Township is paid $8 per sticker plate. And, it's like, okay, they get a plate and they put a sticker on that. It's just one fee of $8. They don't have to get a new plate every year. All they have to do is pay for the sticker. So that's been previous for the 20 years that I've been in it. And now they have raised that to $30.
Oh.
So,
Same conditions.
The sticker went to 30?
no, the sticker is 250 or 50. Paying us to do the work is coming to Perry Township, and then we get paid $30 or $15
That's
each.
in addition, or that's out of that money? What?
Yeah, we collect the money, all the money for the buggy plates. We, pay what they say we're allowed to pay Perry Township. And then from that, the rest of it goes over to the county for fire and infrastructure. Or not fire, I'm sorry,
So,
roads and infrastructure.
I really like
simple
to
question.
get the wording right correct on this.
Well, you can see the ordinance
Yeah.
when we're done,
All right.
so we'll get.
Do you as the trustee, what is the official title again?
Clerk.
Clerk. In clerk, do you take the $8 out now? Or the $30 out, I mean, before you send a check to the county, or do you have to send it over and they send it back?
Yeah, we pay ourselves to do the job, and then we send the rest to them.
Alright.
But in the past, it was only $8, and then two people, we split it, it was $4. Now they're saying, because it hasn't been raised for so many years, they are gonna do $30, and it comes to, the big deal about it is, it comes to the township is required to pay us for the job. So, that's the way I understand
I
it.
just know that there was always a lot of questions about that from the county.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to know if we sent them money, then they sent it back.
Yeah, we take in all the money, and then at the end of the year, actually, we pay it twice, we'll do, most buggy plates are done by June. And we're gonna push the issue that May 10th is the final, when they should be getting them, but we get them throughout the year. So, we may pay the majority to ourselves then, but then at the end of the year, we may have a small check for those stragglers. But we're gonna push the issue of May 10th again.
Right.
And then at the end of the year, the rest of it goes to the county. So I write a check to the county.
And are we going to have a further discussion, or has it already been determined that you're going to do your best to try and get everybody coming here, rather than you go out there?
We're gonna probably have a day that they can come in here, but I'm telling you, we've had it 20 years I've been in it, and a lot of them either don't get off to come in. I mean, we do get quite a few, but there's still a lot that we either have to send another car out, or we call them and leave a message, if that doesn't work, I go.
If you have ice cream or fish,
I agree. Is there anything that could be considered, if and when you have to do that, that there is a penalty of some kind, you would need to talk to
That would have to
the
come from the
state or the
county.
county?
I would think from the county. So I don't know, we have talked about it, as trustees before, but nothing's been acted on that. We just tell them May 10th, because that's when we do the assessing. And, if we ask the assessor again, if they wanna come over, the same time we're selling buggy plates, they could get both done at the same time.
It just stands for reason. Okay, all right. No, it needs clarification, right?
Right. I think it makes something new, something. Okay.
Kenny, did you need clarification?
No, Brandy put it down nice and simple here, and I copy.
Okay. Well, thank you. All right, we're looking for a motion to approve both these ordinances, and we're counting it as two now, 38 and 31.
Will be done for one motion?
One motion.
I'll make a
Unless you
motion.
need it, unless you need it. Since
I
it
mean,
is,
I don't know that we have a choice, I don't know whether we have to have a motion,
I would think so.
but
I
it's
don't
up to
think
you
we
if
need
you
a motion.
feel we do,
Aye.
because it's
We
pretty
have
much
to
a
do
done
it.
deal.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's a lot like this 2026 up here in the office
Okay.
space.
That's fine,
Yeah,
so motion is fine.
yeah, that way it's on the record, you know, talking about it now, the audience knows. This is what we've done. So yes, we'd like to have a motion to approve general ordinance and, yeah, both general ordinances of, number 2025-31 and number 2025-38 with regards to buggy plates and costs. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to accept general orders
Second,
on both of them. Yes, I'll second it.
all in favor, say aye. Okay. Disapprove? Nay? Let the record show.
Then.
Yep.
Payroll for $100, 2026, we have paperwork, and within that paperwork, we, don't have a total each year what we sell for the buggy plates. So, they suggested through an audit recently that we put down, in addition to our salary, we would be 15 per buggy plate / stickers sold in 2026. Then at the end of the year, we would know what that is, but at this time we don't. So we have that, and then we also have the revision for the same thing to be done for 2025 for audit purposes. And so we need a motion for those. And then a second.
Is
And
there a
actually,
motion on?
I'm sorry, the 2025 shows at that time it was $8 per. So, and that went to me because we didn't clear it at that time.
Is there any discussion before we go for a motion?
No, you kind of lost me, I don't know. Yeah. What?
Okay, so when we went through the audit, one thing they brought up was we did not have the buggy plates on the 100R or
That's right.
the
Oh.
Form 17. So they would like to see that on those. So to go back and cover, we need to have that done for
Why
25.
did we have that on the general order? Included.
This is payroll. This is totally nothing to do with the buggy plates.
Right.
So this is our payroll, including you guys, the board, the amount we get yearly. So we are revising 25 and we are also doing 26 because we've already done the budget for 26. It's just, since we don't know how many buggy plates and what we're being paid for that through the year, we just are saying, okay, 2 of us is doing the job, 15 each, and at the end of the year, we'll know the total, but we don't know how many. This year it was close to 500 that we sold.
That's gonna be a whole page you just put this.
So,
That's gonna be a whole page to try to
well,
explain.
this came through the audit, so this is what we
Yeah.
are required to do. So we need to do that. And there'll be, 1, 2, 3, 4 pages that you guys will need to sign it. So we need a motion for that.
No, that's fine. For item 7, payroll of the 100R 2026, resolution 2026, resolution revision 2025. we're looking for a motion to approve and adopt.
Well, I'll make a motion that we approve and adopt resolution 2026 and the revision of 2025.
Yeah, second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Those not in favor, nay? Let the record show. It has passed.
Is this got a number or anything?
So that's what I was wondering to do.
This, well, it's actually a Form 17. That's what I'm saying, there was two of them, there's 17, this doesn't have the revision, or have the number, it's just the revised. But I wasn't sure which one we were using, so we're gonna sign both of them, so that covers us. Until I figure, or find out whether it's both of them now. Cause in the past I've done,
I was gonna need it.
we can.
We'll do that after.
Yeah. Okay.
Item 8. Nepotism 2025.
And that is, you guys would sign stating as at the end of the calendar year 2025, you did not, have any relatives or nepotism contracting policy. You did not, have relatives, I guess, to all these,
So
nephew, aunt, uncle. Yeah, so you have to present that to me, so, Gary would have this one, and you will sign that, and stating at the end of that year, you did not do that. So, well, I
You mean
mean,
about Doug, said no relation.
You
Oh,
mean-
we've been through this other times, and,
he's not immediate.
you guys keep saying, I don't care. We don't have to hire him.
I
well, it's just they just are asking,
Yeah.
they have to know.
Well,
Yeah.
Gary was, also kind of implied that this was wrong, so. I don't want to do anything wrong here.
No, we're not.
Okay,
As
so-
I understand it, and everyone I spoke.
Says resident, or it says spouse, parents, step-parents, child, stepchild, brothers, sisters, stepbrothers, stepsister, niece, nephew, aunt, uncle, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, including half-bloods and adopted children.
No grandchildren.
No grandchildren.
Does it say anything
Good.
about grandchildren?
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, we have to each sign that, but that doesn't take a motion for anything.
Just a motion that you have signed and turned them in to me. I mean, we need to have it on record that you've signed.
Yeah.
it.
All I have to do is say the sign. That's what I do.
Okay, so they were signed tonight,
That's what I was
Or
getting
the-
at, because we haven't signed it yet, so.
yeah,
I'll
for
sign it.
2025. I
But,
mean, it actually says at the
Yeah.
account
mhm.
to the trustee.
We have a sign.
Which one, 24th?
24. You're just saying, because it says, I intend to submit this to the trustee for the end year calendar of 2025. So at the end, then we'll do that at the end of 26.
Rather than looking for a motion on this one here, what I would like to do is have the record state in the minutes that we did each accept, sign, and authorize these forms that we did not have, or that we met the requirements of the certification.
Yeah. requirements of the state. What did I say, the requirements of the state?
Requirement
Yeah,
of the nepotism policy.
Of Indiana. Because I don't know that it's the same for all states.
I know nepotism for us.
Probably all right.
Is this going to be more cumbersome now with all these things?
You know, they know what you're doing.
All right.
Then Brandy's in on this too.
Yes, she'll sign as a clerk.
All right, no other discussion on that because I know we all find it a little strange from time to time, try and get a hold of it. Because we do know that there's some of this in a lot of governments where nepotism applies. Here, so far, we've not had that issue. All right, new business? Gary, anything? Randy, how about you? Kenny?
No.
Barb, what's next on our agenda? How about you?
Other than our next meeting,
Yes?
it'll be, January 15th at 5 p.m.
Oh, I can do that. It's Chris's birthday. That's a national holiday.
We made it early. And I guess I want to bring that up about
What, Chris's
having
birthday?
having it at 5 o'clock. I think that works out for them as well, the city, they get things set up for us and they don't have to stay here or come back at 6 or 6:30 to get us running. So, and I like having it earlier because I don't have to go home, come back. So what is your guys' thought?
Thank you.
What do you think?
He said he can't make it on the 15th.
Oh. Okay.
Can you two make it on the 15th?
Boy, national holiday for Chris.
Okay, well.
Yes, I
I
can
should be
make it.
15th was a Tuesday.
The reason is if we do it, it's on a Thursday. If we do it on the 15th, then we can get it advertised in the paper the next week. And then, be done with it. Perry Township isn't the only one that I have to close. I have other organizations.
If those
that
are
I
not
close.
open for discussion.
No, but I need to get this one done soon.
No, that's fine. I can meet. That's not.
So it is, it's here. All right. I don't care for a Friday night.
It's a Thursday.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Natural Friday.
So we're sticking with 15, I guess I'm slow. So Gary can't come. I have no way.
Is,
Well, we can pick you up.
Oh, you're not going to.
I'm there all the time.
Well, okay.
I have to go to the nursing home all the time.
What's everybody look at me?
just to see if you're.
Well,
up
we
for it.
have to have a quorum, so
Yeah.
that is when it's gonna be, because I
Okay.
have to get it in the newspaper,
Okay.
so,
You got a forum.
and if something changes, Gary, you can make it,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Carla leaves before tomorrow. It's on Thursday?
Yes. January 15th.
It's on Friday, not the bad people.
Okay. meeting adjourned.
Not yet.
We got old business.
Is there any old business to be discussed? I'd like to bring up something that is new and we've had a number of discussions on the election coming up. And we all have to sign up or not sign up, whatever, by February 6th.
I think
and
so.
it starts tomorrow. I'd like to have an understanding on who's going to, and who is not interested in running for reelection at this time.
I personally will be resigning or finishing my term. I will not,
You got 2 more years.
no, at the end of this
It's
year,
this year.
this year.
November. Yeah,
No, the 26 is the last year, right?
This is 26, but
This
you
is
have to
26.
run in 26 or 27.
Oh,
which will
yeah,
start.
yeah, I won't be here.
okay,
Have you got names yet from other people?
no,
That's what we
Have
need
you
to
heard
do.
talk?
Talk about like, somebody just jump in to be in
Yeah.
office, not that I know,
I tried
great.
to get Tony Guy at my place. You might get me.
okay,
He lives in Township.
I don't know.
at the present time, it's a guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Not saying no, but
Yeah, it's.
We keep you young, you know that. Yes,
I have to what?
You sign up as of tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
start tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow. You have from tomorrow to February.
I think it's the 6th.
6th.
Hey. You want to sign up?
I do not.
Oh.
She makes more money now.
Well, that's,
She would take a decrease.
Okay.
All right, but Barb, you're officially going to,
Yes, I will not be
Finish your
running
term.
again. I will finish my term.
so,
that helps me.
I'll just, should I say that some discussion was made?
Yes. Regarding the election coming up for November. I think it's important that we discuss that as a group, and what has to happen. Because if we're not going to be running, or whoever is and is not, we should be putting the word out.
Yeah.
And letting them know they have to put their name on the ballot.
So you're still interested in running for trustee?
I don't think it's
Trying to
gonna be
get it on record.
You can still be appointed, you wouldn't have to be run.
No, they have to run.
They have to run.
You have to?
Yeah, unless you would, for example, if you would retire right now, then it's a caucus. It's an appointment by the party. Right. Yeah. But if you finish up your term, it has to be through an election.
Okay. Further on.
Yeah.
I go to see what's wrong down here.
All right, at least we've started the conversation.
Yeah, we started.
There are certain conversations we've never later done. All right, any other business? If not, we'll be able to sign the forms at this time, but I'll adjourn the meeting. At the time of 6:45. No, 5:45. 5:45. Meeting adjourned.
We're gonna need a motion on that. No.
I was reading my rules and stuff like that.
I've been doing it for